Hello, I'm Jacob Vickers and I'm joined here by James Mason. We're commentating on the Greenbank versus Leeds game, and we're on Court A, and this is part of the Optegra Premiership.
Yeah, it should be an exciting game. I mean, I've been ditched by GB because he's won the title. I mean, fair play on him, but I think he's going to get very drunk now. He was crying when I saw him, so, you know, fairs for missing the commentary, but...
Yeah, I'm here in replacement, and yeah...
Just as good, Jacob.
Yeah, thank you.
Brilliant commentator.
Thank you, thank you.
We all love Jacob. But anyway, on to the game. Greenbank should be an interesting game, actually, because Greenbank are very physical side. Love a bit of dribbling, love a tackle. Roy Keane-esque. Love a bit of 2 foot, love some cards. Whereas Leeds love to get some power on the ball, love to tap it around, especially Lewis in the middle. Dan's gone more as a winger in recent times, just because he can get so much power on a 180.
Oh yeah, them two as a duo are like great, aren't they? They're just...
Yeah, they're class, and they've matured so much since they came along. They first started, everyone tipped them to be one of the best duos in England, and they are. Lewis and Dan have got such a great partnership in England as well, England's development. There seems to be Greenbank on top at the minute. Marcus has found himself on the wing.
Dan Rigby taking on Marcus.
Yeah, it's classic Marcus, isn't it? Get the ball and dribble it, take it to the corner and see what we can do with it.
Little Marcus special.
Yeah. He loves it. But Dan's beating him.
Oh, he gets past Dan. To the box, let's dribble it.
That's a 2. Fairs, ref's not giving it.
No, he's calling for a pen.
Surprised I won the 2, because the 2 Greenbank players were very, very close in rotating there.
Oh, they definitely were.
I think this first 3 minutes is going to sum the game up, to be honest. Leeds ever get out, Marcus is going to grab it and dribble it, take it to the court. That's handball. Handball!
Handball. Handball.
But no, Marcus is just going to literally just take the ball every time, dribble it to the corner. Exactly what he did against us, and you can't even do anything about it because he's just so good at it.
Dan Rigby takes it to the wing.
Interesting to see Torbjorn in goal as well. I think that's his name. I hope that's his name. Otherwise I could be in trouble.
Who are you talking about there?
The goalie for Greenbank. I think his name's Torbjorn.
Thornbjorn.
Yeah.
Carrot.
There's probably a lot of different pronunciations, so that I've probably just been...
He's an international player, isn't he?
Yeah. He's class. He get a lot of power on the ball. He's very, very good at dribbling, which is no surprise considering Marcus Harrison coached him.
I saw him on the last game against Seven Oaks, your team.
Yeah.
And yeah, he definitely does dribble around very well.
Yeah, he loves it. And I hate it.
Yeah. But yeah, he was definitely a good signing.
Yeah. Probably played a part in West Brom losing the title. Because Marcus is such a huge player to lose.
Oh yeah.
And even though they have a lot of replacement players coming up from Frostles, West Brom, you just can't replace Marcus. Dan takes it fast, but there's just no way through.
Lewis Harris and Marcus Harrison.
Yeah, 2 of the best dribblers in the league.
Yeah. So who's going to out-dribble who?
Well played by Dan, just to sort of block Marcus so he can't get round the ball when they go out. Although it is a Greenbank ball, I must have missed that. I'm blind. Oh, 2-on-1 Fairs. Yeah. I thought it went out for a sideline. Marcus plays the ball across, but the ref said his whistle hasn't gone. Yeah. Bit too eager.
The ref got amongst the play there.
I hate when that happens because sometimes you defend it really well and then the ref goes, I didn't blow. So you've defended it and now you've got to defend it again.
You know what they're doing. You going to do a different move or the same again?
Probably go to Liam here on the far side.
Lewis Harrison's putting him off. Definitely puts him off.
There wasn't space for that, I don't think.
No.
But he's got the ball back really well. Oh, what a ball that is.
What a ball.
No, I mean, to be fair, no one was getting there, but for a clearance, that's really good. Just ease the pressure a bit.
Just get them in their own half.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of break them down.
Yeah, but here they just play it to Marcus just to dribble back up the pitch. What I would call boring football, but there you go, it works. Results is results.
Well, you can't change. If it works, it works.
Exactly.
Why change it if it works? Is he going to dribble it in the net? Out for a... I don't really know.
I saw the linesman point to the spot then. I thought it was a penalty.
It's a 2-on-1.
Ooh. Dangerous position for Greenbank here.
That's not a good place to have a ball there.
Goalie's got to be behind the line because he's not 5 metres. Looks like Greenbank going to try a routine here, like the Americans.
Well, what would you do at this point, James?
Play it across, get the middle player to make a run, dummy it, far post tapping. No, a bit like that.
Oh, excellent save by Taylor.
Bit heavy contact. That's a corner? Corner.
Yep. Corner for Greenbank.
Be interesting to see if they just play to Torbjorn near front bumper or if they play across. Gone for the front bumper.
Yep.
Another corner.
You can tell they definitely practice these a lot because...
Yeah, corners are a very, very, very important part of the game. It's good to practice them because they're such good goal scoring opportunities. If he made contact with that there, that's a goal. He just scuffed it.
Just not enough pace, not enough...
Yeah.
You got to have that cream...
Got to have the ball. Got to have the ball.
Yeah.
Scuffed it in the important moment because that could have easily been a goal. Leeds on the back foot here though, which is interesting. They haven't really got into the Greenbank half.
No, Greenbank have got them pinned in their own half.
Just shows how good Greenbank are though, because I mean they're what, 6th, 7th in the league, something like that, but yet they can outplay someone like Leeds.
Oh, great!
And
ball.
I say that as they have a great chance, but if Jack Maxwell is further up the pitch and in reverse, he can have a shot there. But I think it's a tiny bit harsh because the ball travelled so fast because it's such a good ball from Lewis. I don't think there's any way Jack could get there. But even if he follows good practice and just stays in reverse, they have a chance at a shot there. So.
Oh, definitely.
Marcus special, is he going to keep it on?
No, goes out for a goal kick.
Leeds need to get the ball moving here.
There's a lot of dribbling going on.
Yeah, they're falling into the Greenbank trap, as I like to call it.
What? Can you explain what a Greenbank trap is?
Yeah, just dribbling basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I mean, that's a 2, surely. I'm very surprised that's not a 2. They were so close. Got away with one there, I think. Good flick. Can he have a shot all the way around? Oh, he's gone for it. Deflected though. Jack Maxwell has a chance here. He could shoot.
Oh.
Open net. He's missed. Tough, to be fair, it's a tough shot.
Yeah.
Very, very tough shot. He has to get it in the corner, otherwise the Greenbank goalie easily recovers. He can cut across, but yeah, that was a very, very hard shot to get on target. The pace and his positioning wasn't on his side, to say the least.
I think one of them shots, especially from the halfway line, is a difficult one to do.
And
yeah,
yeah.
If you was aiming for if you're aiming for the post, I feel like with one of them shots, you might as well just aim for the centre of the goal and then...
Yeah, that's the trouble in that position though. I think Torbjorn actually recovers. If the ball's, in my opinion, the ball had to be in the corner, otherwise he can cut across and get it.
Yeah,
So that's why he's obviously gone for the corner, and which was the right thing to do. But it's just gone slightly wide, which is unlucky. But it's the first major chance of the game, really.
Oh, yeah.
Except maybe the corner for Greenbank, but... Marcus goes for it all the way around, doesn't quite reach Torbjorn on the far side.
Maxwell gets it to his teammate.
Yeah, Greenbank recover low, straight into the dribble, straight to the wing. What they're so good at, and it's so hard to stop. And now the goalie is in the corner of the opposite end. Something you often see in pouch football, but not in the walking game, obviously.
Yeah.
He fakes it once, takes a touch. What's he going to do? Trying to find a gap in the wall. Doesn't find it, but it goes back to Marcus. Down intercepts well.
Goes out for a Greenbank kick.
Yeah, Leeds will not be happy with this.
Some aggressive play there from
Yeah, he's got
Dan Rigby.
right in there. Bumper to bumper though, so it's fair.
Very fair.
Love a bit of contact.
Jacob get round.
Yeah, he's going to try find the corner. Got round Lewis. Oh, the pick off just isn't there. Liam had to be a tiny bit faster on the pick off, and if he gets there, Jacob probably has a one-on-one shot. But it was a tough position, to be fair.
Goes for a Leeds ball down the line.
Yeah. 7 minutes of this half left, and there hasn't really been much going on. Well played from Torbjorn there, just to play it back into Marcus. And the rest giving a 2 to Greenbank, which I didn't quite see. I'm probably just being blind, but I didn't really see what that was for.
I don't.
Ref's always
don't
right?
ask me. Yeah, ref is always right. Don't argue with the ref, because you never know. I feel like Leeds are kind of struggling a little bit on this first half.
Yeah, they're struggling to get the ball moving.
They're not getting a lot of chances.
Yeah.
I'd say Greenbank are cutting out a lot of their chances and holding them into their area, but I think because they're always going into that dribble.
Leeds need to use their power and just pass around Greenbank, because you're not going to win the dribble battle. It's just not going to happen. That's a corner, and I'm probably going to have to get out of the way. So it's going to go all the way around. Try and find the far post, I reckon. It does.
Nice Jacob.
Misses the 180. Lewis Harris picks it up in his own box. Again though, just met by Marcus, who's so good in the corners. Takes a touch. Finds Torbjorn. Back to Marcus, across. Doesn't quite find the target. Been the story of the game, really. As Maxwell potentially has another open goal here.
Oh.
Is that in?
And it's a goal.
Easy as that.
Oh, wow.
Easy as that.
Wow, they're leaving that back open. Like, obviously, with the goalkeeper coming out, he's leaving gaps. And there's obviously 2 chances there.
Very,
taking that second one.
very against the run of play, in my opinion. But that's what happens when you play so aggressive with the goalie and Torbjorn being so high up. That's the risk that you run.
Wait, who scored there?
Jack Maxwell.
Jack.
Yeah. But and again, that's probably that's also another reason why Jack has so many goals this season. He's just so clinical and so good in situations where there is a slight chance, you know. He's been brilliant this season. And I think Leeds need to use some momentum now and not get pinned back. They need to use the momentum, get into the Greenbank half, create some more chances, because I think if this stays at 1-0, it's going to be a shaky game. Torbjorn brings the ball out brilliantly, actually. Fakes it in super composure just to bring it out. And he's hit Lewis on the back of the chair there, that's a foul.
Definitely a foul.
Yeah. Unlucky. It's unlucky, he literally clipped it just, but cannot do that. What a touch. Stopped it dead. Marcus picks it up. It's going to go to Liam. Takes a touch. Is that our play? I can't see. No.
He's kept it on. Let it go out.
Well, Lewis has come out to him, which is brave, but he's got it out.
Lewis just has that confidence to do that.
Oh, he's so confident. He's so confident. He loves it. What a pass that is.
Oh.
Oof, Jack just took a slight deflection which put it past Jack. But on the 180, what a ball that would have been from Lewis. It's Dan now. Into Lewis. Doesn't quite find Jack, but he's always got almost dribbled the ball into the net because Torbjorn was completely turned the wrong way. But they recover it just. And I'll come out with it.
Just kept it on. Lewis Harris passes it across.
No one there.
No one there.
No one there.
Oh.
That's where Dan needs to be brave and go to the wing.
Yeah, but they're 1-0 up. They're...
I get it, but I get they're 1-0 up and I want to play defensive, but like,
yeah, sometimes you just have to like take them goals.
Trust you got there. I think you got to trust your teammate and just go high, because that ball was brilliant and that was pretty much, that should have been 2-0 if someone was on the wing.
Oh, definitely.
But it is what it is.
It's Greenbank back in that area.
If Jacob was settler, he could have played it, but his chair position just wasn't right to play it.
Just gone off.
Yeah.
Greenbank.
I love how high up Torbjorn's playing though. They're proper trying to go 4 out. I love it. Even though they're a very dribble-based team, they're being really brave with it. And it's a very, very good advert for Belgian football, because if you just play 3-1 and only want to dribble, it's just like, it just sounds a bit boring. But 4-1, 4 out, I mean, is always exciting, because there's always random chances like this. Oh, what a pass from Jacob. Just couldn't quite keep it in.
Oh. Yeah, I've noticed that. There's, I don't think there's a lot of teams that do 4 out.
Yep, yep. It's the England way, and a lot of people want to follow the England way, obviously, because there's a lot of young talent. Everyone wants to develop and make their way through England pathways, and playing 4 out is a way to say to England coaches, you know, look, I can do this. But also it's a way to play open, expansive football, you know, just in a...
But yeah, it definitely makes the game a lot more interesting.
Yeah, it does, from a neutral and as a player. Oh, Dan's got past Torbjorn.
Oh, Marcus is there.
Just about recover the ball.
Marcus takes it off Dan Rigby. Meets Lewis Harris. Two on one. It's Leeds ball.
It's interesting because you don't quite see many chances where you can just dribble it into the net. And we've had 2, in about 5 minutes.
I don't know, you do see a lot of it in like the championships.
Yeah.
But I say with the premierships, most of the goals are quick, fast-paced passing.
Oh, what a ball that is. If that fouled Maxwell, he could have had a shot there. Jacob brilliantly intercepts and comes away with it though. I want to see him flick it out instead of go for the dribble. Good, amazing flick. Finds Marcus. This is some great passing from Greenbank. Oh, what a ball.
Yeah.
Just intercepted by Lewis though. Great interception. This is great stuff from Greenbank though. They're passing it around. Lovely. Ooh. Liam
through.
just misses the pick off.
And that's half time.
That's half time. Thank you all for listening. We'll come back second half.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back to the second half of Leeds versus Greenbank. Greenbank with Leeds with a 1-0 lead, which is interesting. Probably deserved on chances, and as people would say, XG, expected goals, but Greenbank have been the more dominant side in terms of space, territory, possession, and to be fair, have played the better stuff. So I can't wait to see how the second half turns out, because I reckon if it stays 1-0, we're in for an edgy finish.
It's definitely going to be an interesting game, James.
Yeah, Luke had a great chance there, and he's front bumping it back. I would like to see him take it into the corner of a shot, maybe. He had so much time and space, and Jack has a chance now. Oh. Jacob recovers well. Already a lot more open instantly, which is what I like to see, because we can get some exciting stuff.
Because Greenbank have just been pressuring them, but Leeds have obviously just taken all them chances, and they've had 2 chances, and it was obviously taking that second one and capitalised on the first half.
Yep. Marcus travels up the pitch with the ball now, flicks it out. Good pass. What can Luke do? Swings it across, but it's blocked, and that's good play from Greenbank. Lovely pass from Marcus into Torbjorn, and he just delicately front bumpers it across into the corner. Luke did what he had to do, just smash it across goal and hope it finds a gap. But Lewis was there. And now Marcus has a free kick, and Greenbank already on the front foot. Ah, that's unlucky. Scuffs it.
Kept it on.
Done brilliantly to keep it on. And he's won another free kick, which is excellent work from Marcus.
Marcus to Carrot.
Scuffs it again. Just need some connections all the way around. Oof.
Taken out, kept on by Dan Rigby. It's got past to Lewis Harris.
Lewis travels down the pitch. That's a foul. Or not. Lewis finds his way. Back to Dan, who has not really got time and space, is what I was going to say. Yeah. The ball didn't have enough pace to really beat anyone. And there's Bruce his way into the corner again. Torbjorn can't come out of the box because he's a goalie, and it'll be an instant 2-on-1. Marcus does well to cut out that pass. And now he breaks away down the other end.
Dan Rigby's left it for his goalkeeper on his own, but
Lewis recovers, yeah. Marcus just needs to find the corner now where he can chill. Stop the ball dead, find the pass. Torbjorn's there in the middle, he's got time and space, no one's on him, and he's found a pass. Oh, Dan blocks it well.
Dan's so good at them, like, cutting out them passes.
Yeah. They're also experienced at picking off. Oh, what a ball that is.
Oh.
Luke's got to do better, in my opinion. But what a ball that was across.
Unlucky, really.
Yeah, he had so much power. So much power. Even, I mean, if you're the winger there, the ball's got so much power, you don't need to generate enemy yourself. So it's just about controlling it into the net, sort of.
Oh yeah, it's just getting that right angle to get it into that bottom left post.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very, very hard skill because it has so much power. But, oh, what a ball that's from Jack Maxwell. Dan Rigby's going to have a shot. Well read by Torbjorn. Oh, what control from Marcus, who guides it, wins a kick in. And it's Greenbank who are again pressing. Great stuff from Marcus to get the ball down the line into the corner. It's now about what he does with it in the corner.
Going across, or is he taking it back to his teammate?
Looks like he's lining up to go back. It doesn't really get the right connection. Dan gets there. Once you get to the corner, you just need 3 good connections, quite literally. You need back to the middle, across to the winger, across to the other winger, goal. 3 good connections once you're in the corner.
Can he do it again? Marcus Harrison in the corner. Can he Look out to Jacob. To Jacob.
Finds Jacob. Dan gets there well though. Wasn't enough pace from the ball back from Marcus.
No, he needs that power. He needs that power to get it out to his teammate.
Another kick in though.
Room for them. Greenbank, Marcus to take.
Looks like they're going to go back to the keeper, who's going to 180 it across. What a ball that is.
What a ball.
Jacob across. Oh, and the ball's almost got in Dan's bumper.
He's played on.
And Jack's not really done well there. Needs to take control of it. It's one of his first mistakes of the game now. I'll let him off.
Jacob's going to play it down the line to his teammate. Spins it.
Oh, the power he can generate is just absurd. Don't know what they do to them shares abroad.
Where is he from?
I'm pretty sure it's Sweden. I'm not. I don't want to say it is Sweden because I'm not sure, but I'm like 80% sure it's Sweden. And if I'm wrong, then I am in trouble. But no, I'm pretty sure it's from Sweden.
No.
One of the northern European countries.
I think they're all playing in strike forces. They've all got strike force chairs on the pitch.
Yeah.
And this strike force was the American company, isn't they?
They scuffed that. Almost went over his bumper and into an empty net. That would have been funny.
There's a few different options of chairs you can get, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Strike force is the best by a mile. But obviously there's cheaper options because strike forces are stupidly expensive because, I mean, from a business point of view, fair enough. But
because you have that UK brand, which is
the Bullet, yeah, okay, but if you want to compete at the highest level, not really good enough. And the equaliser's a new option, but I've never really. I've had a Bullet and a strike force, but I've never had an equaliser, so I can't really comment. But all I can see is no one in the top level really has them. I know Cody Taylor has one on the bench for Greenbank, but that's about it. I think she has an equaliser.
Well, I've tried out a Bullet and I've tried out a strike force. They're two very good chairs, but they control very differently. Like I feel like.
Yeah, in my opinion, the Bullet's smoother.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Bullet is a lot smoother, and I think the wheels are further forward, so you can get a better spin on the Bullet. However, with the strike force, you just get so much more power.
Ooh, that almost went in. That was dangerous. That's why you don't jump when you're in the wall. Torbjorn's jumped early to try and read the ball, and it's gone behind him because Dan Rigby's sent it and almost resulted in an own goal, but it's going to be a corner.
Dan Rigby to take.
Marcus reads it well though, and it's not really much trouble. And they break now.
Oh, call for a 2-on-1.
Marcus has done well. Oh, Lewis has done brilliantly to stop the momentum though. That's
for a Greenbank kick. Down the line. Perfect little ball there from Jacob.
Yeah, great touch from Marcus. Great spin as well. Cut out by Lewis.
Stop the ball dead. Pass it to Jacob.
Yeah. It goes
to their own goal. Cuts out by their goal.
I love the idea. I love the intent.
I feel like there was a bit of panic on their faces there. There was,
yeah, I love the intent of trying to go back to the goalie and then the cross. Great football, great to watch, great intent, but it just didn't come off. And if it doesn't come off, it's dangerous because of stuff like that.
Being brave like that pays off. But
yeah, exactly.
If sometimes
you've got to be brave.
There's a few mistakes that happen, and you can always correct your mistakes.
Good from Marcus just to take the ball. That's brilliant. Great example of shielding the ball. Who then passes it back. That's excellent. But Lewis finds it. Spin. Oh, he just didn't connect.
Goes for a goal kick.
Just didn't connect. That would have been an absolute rocket if he connected with that over to Dan Rigby. Who probably would have spun again and absolutely launched one into our faces. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
And that would have got height, because 3 spins from Lewis then Jutt then down is dangerous power.
Have you ever got a ball to the face?
No, luckily.
No, I haven't either. I've been pretty lucky, to be honest.
Good from Marcus to just steal it off Jack's front bumper. Great flick as well. Great control from Torbjorn, who played. Oh, good pass, but Dan's there. Plays it again.
Just too hard.
The power is nuts.
Going for a sub?
First sub of the game, is it?
I think so, yeah, I believe so.
Interesting.
They made a few changes in the half time, I think. But
oh, I didn't notice. Ellie Curran comes off for Luke, who take each other out in the process. Jacob travels up the pitch, beats Lewis. That could be a corner. No, he's kept it on. Jacob plays it across, and he's got a great chance. Didn't connect with it. It's just that end product, that being clinical. Just let Ellie down there. Oh, that's amazing play from the back from Leeds. Pick off, across. Good from Jacob to read it. Jacob needs to beat his man here and find a teammate, and he has beat Lewis, and it looks like he's won a corner. Oh, sideline, unlucky that ball just curled last minute, but it's great work from Jacob to beat his man.
Marcus the kick. Teammate, I'm back. Just going back and forth.
They're not being pressed, so they can just do this until they find a gap.
Trying to find the time.
Trying to make Lewis or Dan jump so they find the ball across. Dan finally cuts it out.
It goes for a Greenbank ball.
Looking like a shaky last 5-ish minutes for Leeds.
Harrison to Jacob. Back to Harrison to Jacob. And across. Meets Ellie. Didn't quite get that contact. Oh.
Foul. Advantage, good advantage from the ref. Caught everyone off guard. Well cut out.
And there's the ball.
Sorry.
Great pass.
I'd like to see Ellie take a touch there. She has so much time. But it comes to Marcus. Ball across. Torbjorn meets it. Oh, it's so unlucky.
She didn't get the ball.
So unlucky. There's no possible way Ellie would get there, in my opinion. It's just, if Torbjorn was a centimetre further forward, he catches that ball properly and it goes in the far corner. It's great work from Marcus. And great work from Torbjorn to recognise the run. Just inches away from the leveller.
And really good take, but they're in their own half.
Mm-hmm.
To get out here. Harrison's pressing. Oh, and they've taken the ball down the line. Looks out to Harris.
Misses the ball.
I think Ellie really put him off there.
Yeah, it's good work.
Definitely from Ellie there.
He could have played that first time to Torbjorn, but he took a great touch and it gave Dan the time to read it and intercept. But he comes forward again, great to flick to Marcus. Blocked, and it will be a sideline.
Another green.
And it looks like Lewis and Marcus having a bit of banter on the pitch with each other. Lewis always chatting to people, even when they're playing against them.
Yeah, Lewis is having a bit of social on the pitch there. He's chatting to the sidelines.
He's so cocky. I love it.
Yeah. He's so funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious. He's so confident as well, and he should be. Won Player of the Weekend twice this year.
Crazy.
Been absolutely brilliant and pivotal when Leeds is uprise, should I say, through the league. Like, potentially a foul. Oh, Marcus Chair's done.
Slipped off.
Is he good?
No, I think he's good.
He's good. Of course, in Power Football, if your chair goes off, your chair goes off. The game doesn't stop. Torbjorn does well. Travelling towards the goal. Trying to find a gap. Goalie on goalie. In the box.
And they're really trying.
Penalty. Give it a penalty.
Oh.
I don't know about that.
This might be their chance to...
I didn't see it properly, so I can't really judge, but the refs made the call.
There was definitely contact there. I could hear you.
Now this is interesting, I'll tell you, because Greenbank, against us at least, have had 3 penalties against Sevenoaks this season. They've all been saved.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you had a great save against...
yeah, we saved 2 earlier, yeah.
That penalty against...
And Marcus scuffed one so bad that it didn't even leave the spot. And he... So let's see if he scores this one.
They're
no pressure, Marcus. There's no pressure because they've missed so many penalties this season.
Come on, Marcus. You can do
I believe in Marcus. I want to see the equaliser, make it a tense last 3 minutes.
Make it such a good game if he gets this in.
Yeah. As Greenbank swap the keeper shirts. Cody Taylor now in goal. Torbjorn potentially going to the wing. Or is he going off? I'm not sure.
Let's go and wing. Have we got Taylor on?
Yep. For Ellie Curran, I think. Yeah. Marcus is now just chatting to all the rest in the corner before taking the pen.
A little bit of a social in this game.
I know. Game on the other quarter's ended. I'm not sure what the score was.
I see a 3. That's all I can see is a 3.
I would assume Newcastle, but if Frosters have done it, as Marcus steps up, fakes Lewis once, smashes it into the corner.
He's got the goal.
Yeah, great pen.
Great
no
pen
stopping that.
Marcus.
No stopping that. Brilliant pen from Marcus, and that was 1-1. Power on that. My lord. And personally, for us, Sevenoaks, that's not a good result because the battle for 6th. I'm not sure what the table looks like at the moment, but Greenbank getting an extra point is not good for us. But they're coming now, trying to find all 3.
We've got a tense last 2 minutes of this game.
Should be a bit by the time as well. Marcus has the ball in the corner. Plays it back to Torbjorn, back to Marcus. Back to Torbjorn, back to Marcus. Go across. He's taking a touch again. The gap isn't there. Patience is exceptional. It's Dan now. Finally grabs his hand on the ball, but Torbjorn beats him. Finds the corner, beats Lewis almost. Almost had an open goal there, but Lewis recovers well.
Harrison's got it.
That's all Leeds needs to do now, get the territory, just get the ball high up the pitch.
So James, for you, who's been your man of the match? Who do you think played the best this game?
Good call. That's one to think about.
I'll give you a minute to the end of the game and
yeah.
give me a name at the end of
There's
the
a lot of names to choose from because a lot of people have played well. Drake just doesn't reach that ball. I think it's going to go to a Greenbank player because before the game I don't think Greenbank were favourites, but they've, in my opinion...
They've definitely pressured...
yeah, in my opinion they've done really well and they've dominated the game and probably deserved a draw at least. So... I think I have to give it to Marcus. Just because he scored the goal, he scored the pen. I was tempted to give it to Torbjorn because he's been brilliant. And he's been so brave with the goalie shirt. Which he had for the 37 out of 40 minutes. But I think it has to go to Marcus just because he scored the pen. He's been so strong in the dribble. Every time it's come out to him, he's recycled it. He's been patient in the corners.
He's made the difference in this game.
Yeah, he has, yeah. He's been a prime example of what a winger should be. And a central player when needed because they're so fluid. No, I think all of Greenbank deserve credit. And I think Lewis as well for Leeds, as that is full time. It's going to end 1-1.
What a great game.
Yeah, great game.
Yeah, and that was the 1-0. Oh, can't get the outfit now. That was 1-0, and it was for me, Jacob Vickers, and
me, James Mason, and I thank you for your partnership. As my partner ditched me before the game, Greg Baxter, I will not forgive you.
And I'll see you soon.
Yep, goodbye.